Hey guys!
Welcome back to episode 3 of Every Dirty Detail.
Thank you so much for coming back. We've got some great feedback so far from all of our friends and family. So we thank you guys for taking the time to listen to us, yap, and talk over each other. But yeah,
We're
we're
going to
very
get
thankful.
better at it.
We're trying here. We're going to get better mics eventually, but we're just seeing how this goes first. But we do appreciate all of the feedback so far. So thank you.
Yes.
So, any life updates for you? Anything new going on?
It's snowing like crazy in New England. Gotta love it.
I hate snow. Every last bit of it. I hope it just goes away forever.
No, life is life, and man.
Yeah.
Kids, work.
Literally, it's all
work. We do. Yeah, kids, work, practice.
Oh yeah, Ari's doing tumbling, right?
Yeah.
How's that going?
She loves it.
Yeah.
She's like sore. It's like, Mom, I'm like getting every bit of my money's worth.
You have to because these kids' sports are insane.
Oh, they're so expensive. I forgot she wants to do volleyball next and something else. And I'm like, softball season's about to start.
Yeah.
Like, how am I supposed to split and then Carter's gonna do stuff now too, so
I know. David he's already playing on both teams for basketball. And he was like, can I do a spring one? And I'm like, there's no way. I can't split myself in half because Manny plays a spring sport too.
I feel like moms need an assistant.
Yeah. But
all right,
I also don't want to miss anything.
You go to this one, record. Let me do like a certain amount of time with this one, and then we'll switch. Like, sometimes it's a lot.
But I don't want to miss anything either. I don't want to.
And that's my problem too.
I don't want to
I feel like
be
if
there.
I miss something, they're gonna like hold that against me one day in life, and I don't want that.
When David started playing for the travel league, I missed his first game because I had already had a full day of clients and I could not cancel, and I felt awful the whole day.
That mom guilt is so
I felt so awful. I was like, I can't believe I missed a game. I never miss anything. Yeah. It's tough. It's tough.
Ladies, mom guilt, it's bad.
It's a thing.
We all deal with it, but life, these kids, we do it for them.
I know, and they are not even thankful half the time.
Oh, sometimes I just want to.
They're just like, expect it.
All the time. Yeah. All right. What are the details today?
Well, I think today we're going to do a little bit of like family drama. Because who does not love family drama? Not our family drama, not our family drama. But we are going to jump into other people's family drama.
Yeah, our family is not that bad.
No, at the moment.
Yeah, it's winter. Catch me in the summer.
All of us are hiding inside, so let's start. So this one's titled, Dad's New Girlfriend is Stressing Me Out.
Ooh.
So my 20 female parents have been separated for almost 5 years now. I've been closer to my mom during this time, but my dad makes his efforts to the best of his ability to maintain a relationship, and I know he really cares. My mom is aware my dad has been seeing other women during this time and hasn't expressed any opinion on it other than that she does not want me or my brothers meeting a woman without her knowledge, which is
respectable.
Yeah. My dad asked to talk to me a few nights ago and told me he had a girlfriend who he'd been seeing for over a year. Oh, okay, long enough time.
Probably getting serious.
Yeah.
Okay.
They split up a few months ago because he didn't introduce her to us. He told me how hard he found the breakup and how he truly, truly loved her and wanted her back. But in order to do that, I'd have to meet her. I told him I'd be uncomfortable with it if my mom didn't know, but he said he was unsure of how to tell her. I expressed that multiple times, but he's super stubborn and wouldn't listen. Anyways, tonight he called me while he was with his girlfriend and asked if I would go to dinner with the two of them later this week and that I could invite my boyfriend to come too. I'm feeling really conflicted because I know my mom would be unhappy, but I also know that my dad's relationship is riding on myself and my brother's meeting his girlfriend. My boyfriend has said he feels uncomfortable with it and he doesn't want to come, which has really upset me because now I have to do the meeting alone and the entire situation is based on my reaction and mood that night. I'm upset with my boyfriend for leaving me in this shit, and also at my dad for ambushing me with all of this. Do I have the right to feel like this? What should I do?
How old is she again?
20.
Sorry, mom brain.
So I feel like she's young, and her parents have been split up for 5 years. So they split up like roughly when she was around 15,
Okay.
which is a tough age, I feel like, to go through a divorce. Not her go through it, but have your parents divorce.
I feel like everybody divorces though.
Oh, the divorce
The
rate's through the roof.
whole like no, I mean like the family like that.
Oh, like when the parents divorce, it's a
Like,
divorce
it's
for everybody.
for the kids. I mean, most people know I'm dealing with it.
Yeah.
Um,
Quite well, I might add.
trying to keep my shit together. I mean, I don't know. I feel like I haven't dealt with a lot of that yet, but then again, my kids are small. But I do get what she's saying when she says she's closer with her mom through this because that did happen with Ari.
Yeah.
And I think her opening up and like, not that she wasn't close with me, but I think that she's 10. She's not like an idiot. So like,
She sees what's going on. She hears things. She can feel
yeah,
it.
yeah. So, but I mean, I feel like she has every right to be upset with her dad putting her in this situation. And hell yeah, being mad at her man. You're my support system, bro.
I don't think it was fair for her boyfriend to just say, I'm not
But
comfortable going, I'm not going, because
yeah,
it's not his family. She only needed him there, like you
which
said,
I
for
get,
support.
but like, she probably just needed him, like, you know, when you need that man just to like hold your hand to get through,
Exactly,
like,
just for the support. You didn't need to be anything
yeah.
else but the support.
But I understand, like, maybe that's he's like, nah, I'm good.
Yeah. I also like shame on the dad's girlfriend. I get, you've been together for a year.
Yeah.
At this point, it probably is serious and you do want to meet your partner's children, but you can't just force that, especially when they're at these ages. Like, she has a boyfriend. She doesn't mention how old the brothers are, but I'm assuming they have their own lives too. You can't
Yeah.
just expect them to want to jump into this, especially if they didn't even know he was dating.
That too, and I feel like that's a sticky situation because, well, one, I'm in this situation now too. Like, if you're dating somebody and they have children and they're divorced or whatever, like bringing the kids into like like meeting someone and oh my god, it doesn't work out, then you're just like I don't like that. Me personally, no. Until somebody's going to accept me and my two children.
Yeah. I do think it is good that they waited for the full year, to know that it was working before they talked about doing this. But I don't feel like the dad adding the pressure to
The daughter
the
having to
daughter
meet her, yeah.
and expressing like, oh, kind of that, she feels like their relationship is riding on
And
her
maybe too, because
reaction.
of her parents' divorce, she still has a lot like maybe anger. Maybe she's upset, like what the hell kind of thing. Like, I don't know. It could be like a lot of like emotions for her too. Like, oh, great. Like, and then sometimes she's probably like young too. So she's like, yo. Or closer, like her age or something. I feel like there's a lot of like variables, but like she has every right to be upset though. Like,
I think so too. I think she's entitled to that.
being put in that situation, I wouldn't want that.
It's tough. It's a hard one
Yeah.
on everyone. I also feel if the mom wants to know that someone else is going to be around her children, regardless of the age, because I know she is technically an adult, but
Just in general,
I feel like
it's a matter of respect.
Yeah, that's respectful. And
like, those are my children. I will literally hurt someone when it comes to my kids. Like, you attack me, but those two kids, I don't know. I'm that mom. Watch your kids. Like, it's just a matter of respecting, like, those are my children. I am their mom. And if something goes, like, you know what I mean? Like, kudos to all the stepmoms because you're a stepmom.
Yes.
To my handsome nephew. But, like, it's a matter of respect and boundaries and understanding, like, you understand there's a certain point that, like, you're still, like, you're not his mom.
100%.
Like, you
Yeah.
and some people think like, oh no, he's with me. Like, no.
No, I don't even discipline Alex, and I've been in his life for 10 and a half years.
Yeah, like,
I
but
don't do
some
that.
people just take it to like a whole other, like, no.
Nope, I know my place and I don't step on toes. I don't do that.
Yes.
She also doesn't bother me either, though, so that's nice.
It works out, but I think it's just a matter of like respect, because like you guys have never like came at each other and stuff like that either.
No.
It's all about respect, one for my brother and also this child. Like, that's all it is. It's a matter of respect, but still respecting that, like, that's the mother of your children. Have some respect for her. Like,
I agree.
The hell? Don't get me started, because I can't. Whew, my blood starts to boil.
Well,
next.
I think we decided on that one then. She has the right to feel the way she feels.
She can feel however she wants to feel.
All right. So we will move right along then. Should I test my paternity?
Ooh.
My 38 female, father 76, asked if I would agree to a test to see if he is my biological father. When he asked, he suggested finding out would be important because if I weren't his child, my kids and I would not have a complete family medical history. He said it would not change anything. I would still be his daughter. He said he thought there was a very low percentage chance I am his daughter, but he obviously questions it. I think she's meant to say I'm not, but some context. My mom cheated a lot.
Ooh.
Both before I was born and after. Okay.
Ma'am?
She's been dead over a decade. Oh. And some of the cheating came to light after her death, but some of it was known before she died. Ooh.
Oh, damn.
As my father has gotten older, his opinion of his marriage has deteriorated. He watches YouTube videos of Am I the Asshole? about men whose wives cheat and then the men get revenge. He alternates between thinking he's a fool and a bad husband, which cheating never falls on the other person. But he also has questions about my younger sister's paternity because my sister looks a lot like his side of the family, whereas I and two of my children look very much like my mom's. Finding out I have a different biological father wouldn't change much for me. He raised me, and I would consider him my father regardless. Any unresolved issues regarding my mother are subconscious. She sucked as a mom, oh God, and apparently as a wife, but was very professionally successful. Much of my late teens and early 20s was taken up dealing with her and the dramas her illness caused. But I don't let her live rent free in my head. I already know I'm a better mother than her, and I'll have a better relationship with my daughters than she had with me. I asked my sister what she thought about this, about what my dad had asked. Apparently, he had already spoken to her. She doesn't think it would be a good idea to do the paternity test, that it would affect my family, my husband and kids, and myself negatively. I tend to agree, but I also don't want to deny my dad any closure he can get. He was married for almost 40 years to my mom. That's a long time. And he says she was faithful for maybe 2 of those. Oh, damn. Right now.
Bro, wait.
If he asks or presses the issue, I will agree. I am concerned about how it would affect inheritance. Oh. I would like to think he would still see me and my kids as his own family and legacy. Well, there's a lot to unpack there.
Okay.
A lot. Wow.
40 years?
40 years, and she was only faithful for maybe 2.
Ma'am? 2
Well,
years?
How did he stay? He had to have stayed for the kids. What other reason would you have stayed?
I mean, maybe he did love her. He hoped maybe she'd stop, but okay, no, because I saw this thing, and it was another podcast. I forgot the name of it. Really bad mom brain. I have to find it and send it to you. And it was these guys talking about and explaining the reasons why women cheat.
Mm.
And then
Okay.
explaining why men cheat.
Okay. I'm here for it.
So,
I love to know the reasons.
According to these men, women cheat if we are not.
Wait, let's roll it back. According to these men, this is their opinion.
Their opinion that women cheat because they're not getting the affection they need.
Mm-hmm.
Or they've just put so much energy into this one man and they just kind of like not giving up, but they're just like, he's not giving me what I want, kind of thing.
I've heard it's more, for women, it's more emotional.
Yes. Not that emotional support and stuff like that. Now, when men cheat, it's just something different than what they have at home. And there's no, like, basically men don't get attached, but women, when they cheat, they get emotionally attached.
Okay.
So maybe that was what was going on in the marriage. Maybe, because these men could be wrong. But it's 40 years, girl, and you were faithful with 2.
Woo. So for 38 years, you cheated with, I'm assuming, multiple different people.
How do you keep up?
So in my eyes, if you're not emotionally getting what you need from your husband, why did you even stay with him? Why put him through that pain?
For that long. And now my thing with this girl is, do you get this test done? The man is 70, what, 76?
76.
Okay. And she's in her 30s with a family and children. Then this turns out he's not your dad. Now she needs to go figure out who her dad is. And what if we can't find all these men her mom were with?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
That's going to bother her for the rest of her life. Now this poor man, he may say, like, yeah, you're still my daughter in my eyes. But now he's probably going to be angry if that's not his daughter.
And he's going to feel some type of way.
He done raised this girl, put her through college. Like, these are your grandbabies. Like,
and it sounds like they have a pretty close relationship.
I feel like that's just a lot of hurt all the way around.
But I think he was using the, medical history as kind of like an excuse of why to do this. But I mean, it is true too. If, that's not your biological dad, it would be like, I mean, you would want to know the medical history of your biological dad. But then to your point, you might not even be able to find this person. And there's a good chance, I mean, that you won't.
I feel like it's just so much hurt no matter which way they go.
Yes.
But when she said that the sister looks more like the dad's family and she looks more like the mom, I mean, I literally look like my dad. You've met my grandmother. I know what I'm going to look like when I get older. On my dad's side, like, literally look identical to this woman. Like, I already know what I'm going to look like. My brother, right, literally looks like my dad's side of the family.
Yeah.
And then there's my younger brother. He looks like my mom's side. It could be something like that because it happens. I mean,
yeah, I think so too. I think that definitely happens. I mean,
I hope
I have siblings I look nothing like.
I really hope they do the test and this man is her dad. It's just like she looks more like the mom side. But like, honey, 40 years and you were faithful for 2? Ooh, girl, you like, ooh. So kudos to you.
I don't understand. Why not just leave? Why not leave this poor man to go find someone that actually wants to be with him?
I mean, true.
And to stay faithful to someone for 38 years, knowing that they
don't even get me started.
I know, but that's
it's a can of worms for a next episode, guys.
That's a hard one. I feel like hope if they go through with it that, I
hope it's a good outcome.
I hope so too.
But I feel like no matter what's going to come out of it, there's still going to be some kind of like pain, whether it's like true or not. Like,
and I'm sure on her end, she now is probably in her head like, is this my real dad? Does he have a point? Could I, be the child of somebody else and not know them?
And then she has children too. Like, watching your parents with like your kids and stuff like that, like taking that away from this man, like
that's an all-around tough situation.
Yeah.
My heart aches for her.
I need to pray for her. All right, what's next? Is it juicy?
All right, let's get into the next one. This one might be juicy.
Oof.
So this one says, it's titled, "My husband cheated on me with my sister."
I'm glad I have brothers. So glad I have brothers, because you asking to fight the both of them.
Again, we said this in the first episode. I'm so glad my siblings and I have completely different types of taste in men really or women.
I've thought about that.
Both. I think it's not we have different types of taste all around.
All around, guys.
So I'm very happy for that. All right, let's get into this one.
Whew.
This one, she just threw names out there. So I, Amanda, 28 female, my husband Rick, 35 male. She was like, I don't care. I have been married since 2019 and had a good marriage until recently. I was married to him before COVID. He showered me with love and affection. We call that love bombing. Sometimes when I cook dinner for him, he nestles his nose to my neck, and I'll be like, no, it's going to burn. Okay. When we wake up in the morning, he would be there watching me. Freaky. I think he started to change once he got his promotion when the office opened up again last year, and he got promoted from there, and then he suddenly became distant. I have a sister. She's 2 years younger than me, and we had a good relationship. Really? When I got home after working at the hospital, I heard noises coming from the master bedroom, and there he is, and he's with my sister. They panic, and then he says, baby, I can explain. Then she goes, it's not what it looks like. No, it is, I said. Both tried to reason with me and start saying that it was a mistake. I kicked both of them out of the house. And then I tell him I want a divorce, so pack your shit and get out. Good for you. 5 wonderful years together, and he does this to me. I guess I never really knew Rick or my sister, who's not my sister anymore, especially after this. Anyway, I just wanted to get that off my chest. Ooh.
It's not what it looks like.
It's never what it looks like. What is that? I'm not. Why? Why do people say that? It's not what it looks like. Then what is this? You guys are both naked together. What does this look like?
It's not what you think. The fuck? You got to make it make sense.
I feel like we need to do an episode of like what people would say if they were like, then what is it? Then what is it? If it's not what I think, because you guys are visibly both naked together, then what is it? What are we doing here? What are we doing here?
In our master bedroom.
Like, sir? What's happening? You guys naked cuddling? Because even that's not better than what I think it is. So what is happening?
Did we not pay the heat bill, honey?
Yeah, like, are we using body heat now to warm each other up? I don't understand. In what world is this not what it looks like? No, what is it then?
Yo, I can't. I love that she kicked both of them out.
I do too. I would have kicked them both out without their clothes too. I'd have been like
that. I'd have been that neighbor.
Mm-hmm. I would have been like, bye, see ya.
I'm very proud she did that.
And good for her, because she
better than me, because I would have started throwing boiling hot water. I would have gotten a bat and I would have swung on the both of them. Because there was like, because if a guy cheats, the woman wants to attack the other woman and stuff like that. No. I'm attacking him first.
Mm-hmm.
But the fact that it was her sister, they both can get it.
That is a different level of
they both can get it.
Disrespect.
Because that's just, no. It's not what you think.
No.
It's not what it looks like. Get the fuck out of here with that shit. No.
It's not what you think.
I love that she got that off her chest. You go, queen. I hope you find a rich doctor.
I'm also happy that she asked for a divorce right away. She did not
Good for her.
Sit there and give him a second
chance. And they didn't have like any kids?
It doesn't say that she had any kids, so I don't know.
Because she was putting out government names out there, so I wanted to
make sure. She was like, I don't care.
She said, fuck it.
No, I do. My heart breaks for her, but I am happy that she didn't let that shit slide. And she was like, I want a divorce.
My thing is too, like, family gatherings and your sister's there.
No, they have to keep you guys on opposite sides of everything. Walk in the room, you're on this side, you're on this side. Cook out, you're on this side of the yard, you're on this side of the yard.
The family has to rotate when they're talking to them. Like, all right, switch.
No, but then obviously, I mean, well, first of all, if I was a sister, I probably wouldn't even show my face anywhere for a very long time.
Yeah, but
because
some of these people, they just don't fucking care.
No.
They don't fucking care.
Ugh.
They could give two shits. If the guy's married, in a relationship, it doesn't matter. I mean, it's not just women. Like, people just don't care anymore. It's easy. A quick little DM, honey. That's all it takes.
Did you ever see that? Oh, it's on Netflix. It's called Ashley Madison. It's literally about, I didn't finish it yet. I started to watch it with one of my friends. I didn't finish it.
Wasn't it like escorts or like something
like
that?
It is about, so Ashley Madison is, I don't know if it's still a live website, but it was a website designed for married people who wanted to cheat on their spouse. So you would go onto this website, and everybody on this website was married. So everyone, the situation right off the bat. And they're on this website to find other people who want to cheat on their spouses. So she was helping with the cheating? Well, Ashley Madison, I don't know where they came up with the name. I think they said it was just two of like the most popular. Has to be. No, I think in the show, like I said, I didn't finish it, but I'm almost positive they said they just searched like popular female names at the time, and those were two of the most popular names. So they just named the website that. Pick my name. Yeah. So they literally just made that website. It's I think I'm a couple episodes in. Is it on Netflix? I'm gonna have to check.
Is this like I have to watch when the kids run around kind of thing?
So far it's not overly like bad.
Yeah.
It's like almost documentary style. So
okay.
But yeah, that one's one that's kind of like almost reminded me of that.
There it is.
Yeah.
Sex, lies, and scandals, baby.
All the things.
Oh, 3 episodes. Oh, I can do that while I clean the house. Oh,
yeah, that's not bad.
Not bad.
All right.
What's the next
move along. Okay. This one says, my mother-in-law saw me in a maid outfit.
Ma'am.
It was so embarrassing. I would assume so.
I need to know how she got in.
We don't even know whose house they were at. All right, let's find out. This makes me cringe just thinking about it, but it's also kind of funny now. I'm glad you can laugh about it. Just a side note, my husband and I are Muslim, and so are our families. It adds to the drama of it all because our families are quite conservative about intimacy. Duly noted. All right.
Got it.
My husband and I had been really busy with work, and I was missing him, so I thought I'd spice things up a bit. It's not unusual for us. We like to do a little bit of role play and some dressing up. So I ordered a maid outfit online and got all dressed up, waiting for him to get home. I'm a teacher, so I tend to finish work earlier than him. He got home, and I surprised him in the outfit. It got a little hot and heavy after that. We were in the kitchen, which our neighbors can see into. And my in-laws are our neighbors.
Stop it!
But we forgot that little detail as we were focused on other things. No. My mother-in-law barged into our house. She has a key. We hear her yelling, and we're so confused. Why is she in our house? And why does she sound mad? I'm frantically looking for something to cover up with. She comes into the kitchen, sees me, and goes bright red. She apologizes a bunch and says something like, I thought my son was with another woman. I was ready to kill him. Oh.
She a real one.
Oh, she is. Props to the mother-in-law.
She went running.
Me and my husband were so embarrassed, and my poor mother-in-law was so apologetic. The next day, we went to her house for dinner, and she said she was expecting a grandchild soon. I wanted the ground to swallow me up. We laugh about it now, but at the time, me and my husband were scared to even touch each other near any windows.
She went running over there, not on my watch.
She was like, Oh my God. Like, oh my God. She said, my son's not doing this. No way.
She likes her.
She does. I mean, to find a mother-in-law like that, I mean, a lot of mother-in-laws probably would have just turned their head the other way, pretended like they didn't see shit. I don't know what your mom would have done.
I don't know. I mean, I feel like she would like yell at him.
Yeah.
Probably beat him. Because she
Probably.
don't care.
She probably would.
She don't care.
Junior!
She probably do that.
Yeah. Oh, wow. But also, I can just, oh my God, I would be mortified.
Yeah.
If I was
I think I'd be very just, I mean, people have sex, like, whatever, but I think it's just, you know, some people like kinky stuff, fetishes, and like, but to see, like, your mother-in-law see you in your little
yeah. Especially, like, yeah, no.
Because you want her to think you're taking care of her son and you're sweet and innocent, but you a freak in the sheets, girl.
No. Oh, man. That was a funny one.
That has to be fun conversation.
No.
Then the next day they went to have dinner. I could not. I'd be like, I'll see you in a month. I'm going to need to like.
Like, do you just walk in and pretend like nothing ever happened?
Here, I brought pie.
I brought pie. I handled dessert. It's not me, but that was your son's dessert yesterday.
As you could see.
Oh my God, no.
That's funny. I thought it was going to be a horrifying, like, mother-in-law story.
But no, that was a good one. So I liked that one a lot.
That's funny.
That was a good laugh. All right. Let's go on to the last one. Let's go out with a bang. My brother-in-law confessed feelings for me after I went wedding dress shopping with his fiance. Oh no.
Wait, she said my brother-in-law?
Yeah, so she's married, so her brother-in-law
is
engaged.
Okay.
And she's went wedding dress shopping with the fiance, but then the brother-in-law confessed his love for her. Why do you have a fiance then? All right, let's get into it. Let's see. This just happened today, and I'm using a throwaway account because I promote my small business on my main, and I wanted to be anonymous with this. Fair. Okay, I'm pretty overwhelmed, so I'll start with some background. I have been with my husband for 5 years. We've been married for 2. Since early on in the relationship, I've been great friends with his older brother, partially because I've always wanted one. Oh. When he started dating a girl about 2 years ago, I went out of my way to make sure she knew she had a friend in me, if she wanted, since we're the only girls in the family. We're great friends now, and since then, they got engaged 3 months ago. I have been helping with wedding planning and was asked to be a bridesmaid. Oh,
cute.
We went dress shopping today and had a blast. We went to brunch, had some mimosas, found the dress, and went back to the house to celebrate. I ended up alone in the kitchen with my brother-in-law for a bit after being there, and he said he just had to tell me something before it kept eating at him. I was a little buzzed and confused, but was not at all expecting him to say what he did. So he says, I think I've had feelings for you for a few years, and I've never been able to tell you, and just needed to know if you ever felt the same. What? I completely froze and shook my head. I told him that no, I have never thought of him in any other way other than a friend and a brother, and I never would. Before he said anything else, I bolted back to his fiance and the other girls and discreetly told them that I got my period and wasn't feeling well and would have someone come get me and then come by soon for more wedding planning. She thought nothing of it, and I called my best friend to come get me. She dropped me off at home. My husband is working right now, and there is no question that I am going to tell him as soon as he gets home. But I just have no idea where to go from there. Do I tell his fiance? Do I make him tell her? Do I leave it alone? Do I have my husband talk to him? Has anyone ever dealt with something like this and have any advice? Any is appreciated.
I mean, he just said he just had feelings. He didn't say he didn't want to pursue anything.
Ashley!
What? He said he's had feelings for her. I mean, it's wrong. it's wrong.
Okay. Do you think she should tell her husband?
I mean, yes.
Do you think she should
now
tell
you're causing warfare in a family?
But so you think she should keep it to herself?
I think she should have just been like, listen, I'm married to your brother. Thanks, but no thanks. Like, just kept it moving.
And just kept it to herself, never said anything to her husband or to the fiance?
I mean, how close are the brothers? That would be my thing. Like, if there's something that they're like really, really close, and like if you tell him, you know he's gonna like probably beat the shit out of that one and stuff like that.
I mean, if she looks at him like a brother, I would assume that they're pretty close. They probably spend a lot of time together. If she's gonna be a bridesmaid in the wedding,
exactly,
then they definitely spend a lot of time together.
But I mean, I mean, I know she wasn't like she was drinking, but I would have been like, okay, cool, but I'm with your brother. Like, no.
And just left it like that?
And just kept chilling with the girls. Like, bro, no.
You don't think that his fiance should know?
I mean, I feel like she should, but to each their own.
Would you tell her or would you have him tell her?
Oh, I'll tell her real quick.
So you would tell her, but you wouldn't tell your husband?
Well, I mean, I'll tell. I don't give a fuck now.
I'll be
hard. Like, ma'am, you know what your man just said? Give a fuck.
Not like that. I feel for the fiance, and
But what about her husband?
Know.
That's her brother. That's the brother. This goes back to, what was it we were talking about? Oh my God, on the first one.
Oh, the one where the
you know what I'm talking about?
The girlfriend saw the text from the dad.
Yes.
The
this
boyfriend's
goes back
dad.
To that because, like, I don't know. I feel like whoever she tells, it's literally just gonna. That's
You're
why.
Right. I agree.
That's why I said he said all he had was just feelings.
Mm-hmm.
You can have feelings. For me and one of my coworkers were talking about this the other day. She's in, I guess it's something called a situationship. I don't know what that means.
That's a new word nowadays.
I'm old, guys.
I'm old too, so I don't know.
So they had to explain this to me. And, you know, things are good, whatever. But she has feelings and she's attracted to, like, one of his friends. So I asked, like, are you attracted in a way that you just want to have sex with him just to see how it is? And then just kind of keep it moving? Because she's starting to fall for the situationship that she's in. But she says it's kind of like, she feels like it's kind of like a sexual connection. She's just kind of like, just wants to see what he's about in the bedroom and just keep it moving.
So she doesn't see that there's like a relationship with that person.
So maybe he just has kind of like a sexual feeling towards her or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
It could be that.
True.
Unless you want to get real messy. Tell the husband, tell the fiance, boom. Wedding's off.
Well, yeah, even if she continues with the wedding, how do you be a bridesmaid now?
You can't.
And I would assume
that would be so awkward for them.
Exactly. Was going to be, you know.
And he's a groomsman. He has to be. Or even maybe the best man.
Yeah, if they're close, yeah. Oof.
And then what do you tell her? You can't be my wedding anymore? Come on.
Yeah, well, and I wonder if she would be mad.
But you know she would still be at the wedding because the brother would be at the wedding, which is the husband. Like, to the brother, like, come on.
You know, situations like this bother me in a sense because, so say if she chooses to tell whoever, whether it's the husband or the soon-to-be sister-in-law, at the end of the day, she will probably come out looking like the bad guy.
Yes.
Because she went and told, so they're going to be mad at her versus being mad at the brother-in-law, who's the one that made the comment in the first place.
Who has the feelings for her.
Mm-hmm. And she would look like the bad guy. That's what bothers me.
I mean, I'm happy that she took herself out of that situation.
Yeah, she left immediately.
But I'm petty as hell and been like, okay, cool. Good for you. I'm going to keep drinking with them because I'm married to your brother. It's never going to happen.
Yeah, and just eliminated it altogether.
Quick.
Yeah.
But she just, I'm out kind of thing. So I feel like now he's wondering like, oh, maybe she got like feelings too, but she doesn't want to say something. She doesn't want to admit
it.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. But then again, I'd been like, no, I'm petty, so I'd have been like, good for you. Do you want a cookie?
I would have froze like her. I don't think I would have known.
No,
I
I'd be like, would you like a cookie? Good for you.
Do you want a medal? I don't know.
Like, we're going to take shots of tequila. Would you like one to figure your feelings out? Because it's not going to happen.
Okay.
I don't know.
I don't know. That's a sticky one because, like I said,
because you're right. No matter what, she's gonna look like enemy number one. Doesn't matter if he's the one with the feelings. She's still enemy number one, and it's fucked up that that's how society works.
Yeah. Well, because the sister-in-law is gonna be like, oh, well, he admitted to having feelings for her, so she's gonna assume it's something on the her end. Like, what does she do? Does she flirt with him behind my back, or whatever the case may be?
I'm in a mood lately. I'm snitching. I will snitch on your man. I'm in a mood lately.
That's
but no matter what, like, she would be enemy number one. Like, even if the girl kicks her out of the wedding, she'll still be a guest because the brother is most likely a groomsman.
But with the
and that tension, exactly. But no matter what, it's family. He's probably still going to do it.
Yeah.
There's going to be so much like tension with like her still being there and like the bride. Like, that's just a lot.
That is a lot. I don't envy
That's why I would have been like, good for you, buddy. Keep your feelings to yourself because I don't want you like that.
Yeah, and just left it alone.
We just gotta be blunt with people now. Just tell them straight up, like. If you want to tell somebody you a bitch, you a bitch.
I mean, there you go. There's that. This is Ashley, everyone.
I've gotten to the point in life that I'm just, if I don't like you, don't like you. If I don't want you around my children, you're not around my children. And if I think you a bitch, then you're just a bitch.
There's many people she thinks that are a bitch.
Yeah, I don't like that sugarcoating. I don't like... Just tell him, be like, bro, that's how you feel. Good for you. I don't feel like that. Like, because no matter what, it's going to get turned on her.
I agree. I think so too. But that's a tough situation. I don't know what I would do.
Yeah.
Because I wouldn't want it all turned on me, but.
And she's not even the one with the feelings, but it would get turned on her.
Yeah.
Like, that's just a fucked up situation. That's why I'm like, I tell him, like, good for you. Keep it to yourself because I don't like you like that. Pretty sure she doesn't look at him as a big bro no more.
Yeah, I would assume not. she's probably like, let me avoid all eye contact, avoid any type of contact whatsoever.
Any family function, she's like 10 feet away. She's like, get away from me.
Staying on her husband's side.
She probably just like daps him up, doesn't even give him a hug anymore.
Like, hey, what up? I'm gonna go over here.
What is it? An air hug. She's like, get them the fuck away. I think no matter what, if she says something, she will be enemy number one.
I think so too.
Like, that's just how it's gonna be. True. Yeah, exactly. That's how society works. Like, she will be public enemy number one. Like, doesn't matter. And that's so messed up.
So messed up and so wrong, but it's so true. It's exactly what happened.
It's like life be lifing, guys.
Well, let's end on a lighter one. This is a very short one. This one's kind of funny.
Oh, good.
So this one says, opened a door for a random girl and she said, thanks, Daddy. So, is this a subtle sign that she likes me? Her friend then apologized for her being a freak. And I just assumed she was Canadian or had a mental health issue.
Not Canadian.
What? She was probably just having a fun day. This man opens the door and that she just says, thanks, Daddy. And he just is like now in his head about it.
Those days when I go with my friends and we're out like our Sunday brunches, guys, if you know, you know.
And I don't know. I don't go to those.
She's going to come one day, guys. I promise. When the kids don't have something.
Literally.
I feel like it's one of those days that like, you're out with your girlfriend, you have like that fun girl talk.
Yeah, and, you're just having a fun time and you just make a comment.
You drink, you eat, and like, sometimes you just like see guys and like that liquid courage. You just like, I've done it. I'm like, oh my God, you're so handsome. Has anybody like told you? Me sober, never would do that. Me drunk or feeling nice, I would sober up to a guy. So good for you. Maybe she is a freak. Maybe she's from Canada.
Let
her be.
The Canada comment.
Because they say Canadians are very, very friendly.
Oh, okay. I've never heard that before. That's why when I read that,
I
was
work
like,
for a company and they're Canadian owned and they are like super happy go lucky. Like even like the POS people when you call them, like, and I'm over here like, what? Like shut the hell up.
So strange.
Canadians are told that they are and they really are very genuinely like happy, very friendly. I was like, y'all are not from New England.
No, definitely not.
Because we're like,
interesting. Okay.
Yeah.
I guess that's where that comment.
But I low key think she's just a little freak and she wanted to call him daddy.
I think she was just having a good day and she just said it to see what his reaction would probably be.
You're gonna just go and randomly start calling that
to see somebody's reaction. Why not? I think that was funny.
Or like, oh my god, have you seen the Instagrams? And this girl puts like this QR code and it says looking for a husband.
No.
Oh my god, I have to send it to you. It's so funny. And you like some of the QR codes will like give all her information and like I mean that's a little bold. But yeah, maybe she's looking for a sugar daddy.
Maybe
he looked like he had money or something, like, or he wants a sugar baby.
And he's over there like, I just held the door for her.
It's the whole maybe she's Canadian thing that got me.
It just threw me.
She's a 10 out of 10. Wherever she's at, I would love to hang out with her.
Yeah, she sounds like a good time.
So if anybody can find her, please
let us know.
I would love to hang out with her.
That one, I guess, wasn't really too much of like a family drama, but it was a nice one to end on. It was a nice one to end on. So we all know there's no drama like family drama.
No, our family really doesn't have drama like that. No, I think it's because everyone's so busy with like their own shit.
Everyone, so we always have a million
get together. It's good. One, it's good for the kids to like see their cousins and stuff like that. But yeah, and we get to hang out.
Well, and I mean, you've got brothers. My siblings are always doing things. Like, there's not many times that we're all together anyway. Really, as sad as that is. But
I do love that your siblings come to my kids' stuff too.
They do. My siblings love your kids, so
they're great. They're a fun time.
They are. But yeah, I think that wraps it up for today.
Episode 3.
Episode 3, guys, in the books. Thank you for joining us. And we'll be back next week.
Bye. Guys.